just wanted to play with makeup today. So I've been addicted to Jeffree Star for about the last year and a half, and well, Jawbreaker. Here's the aftermath. Should I show you what I got? Yeah, we show you what I got. So first and foremost, you know I got it. You know I got her. We got Jawbreaker. I'm not gonna show you the inside because you know what it looks like. If you didn't, bloop, there it is. And we got the mini breaker, bloop, there it is. I mainly bought this because all the purples I own are kind of shitty. The one in the blood sugar palette is good, but I wanted something a little bit deeper. So I got excited with these two. And you know I got brain freeze. And there's baseboards in this shot. Tight! Yeah, I'm not gonna be able to sit up any straighter than this. We tried. And I also was really wanting to try the lip gloss. So I got the lip gloss. Beautiful. Ooh, this is in Control Freak. And I've been wanting Huntington Beach since it first came out, but it's sold out. And then he did the restock and I didn't want to buy it because it was like 2 weeks before Jawbreaker came out. So I was just like, hopefully it stays in stock while Jawbreaker launches. And it did, so I got it. And I really want to put it on. So I think whatever look I go for today is going to have to go with this. Because I want to put this on and, you know, whatever. I'm not going anywhere because I feel like shit today. So we're just going to do our makeup and look cool for social media. I don't really use hand mirrors that much, but they're kind of iconic, so I felt like I needed to get one. So I got the Jawbreaker one. So I come from like old school YouTube makeup tutorials where everything was kind of color theory. So that's kind of when I'm doing my makeup, that tends to be the avenue I go down. So with this color, I'm thinking it's bluish green. So I'm thinking like yellow and purple kind of work. With this color, they all kind of like split complementary or whatever. Everyone's kind of going for pink, and that's great, but I really want to fuck with the purple. Okay, so we're zoomed up. Mind you, I don't do my foundation first. I know that's kind of the thing nowadays. I don't do that because I tend to get really kind of messy in the beginning. For my base, I'm starting off with the Mehron Paradise palette. These are water activated. These were used a lot back in the day. Nothing gives you a better base for yellow eyeshadow than some yellow base. And I'm not gonna go too far up into the crease because we're gonna be putting purple up there. So I don't want it to look like it's totally cut off. Not going for perfection here because remember we are going to be putting stuff on top of it. So don't stress. As you can see, I really didn't care. I'm taking the Jouer concealer and I just put a little bit on my finger and I'm going to go up to my brow bone with it above the yellow so I have a primer for the rest of the colors to stick to. I think I'm going to go in with Gumdrop right here. Small, here we go. We're going in and we're using Gumdrop kind of as a transition shade. Sticking to the concealer base rather well. Next, I'm going into the Mini Breaker palette and I'm going right in with Purple Punch, that nice deep purple, that nice deep purple right here. And I think I'm gonna switch brushes. I wanna start small with this purple. A MAC 225 brush. It is like just a tapered blending brush. And I'm gonna start working this on like the outer V, and like halfway into the crease. And then we'll see where we're at with that. Okay, so I've got that kind of going where I want. I'm gonna go back in with that Morphe brush that had that little bit of gumdrop on there. I'm just kind of buffing that off, it's fine. And I'm just going back in and blending it all together. You know, just kind of giving it that airbrush look that we all go for. So it doesn't look like I've painted this shit on or did one of those horrible eyeshadow tattoos. Did you guys ever see those? They're like temporary tattoos with eyeshadow on them already. What kind of shit was that? Now I'm gonna go in with a little bit of this Foreplay. It's kind of a pinky purple. And I just want to put that on the very, very outskirts of this, just to kind of like give it a little something extra going on the edges, and to kind of help further blend that into the brow bone area. Okay, so I'm not quite satisfied with how dark this purple is, and it's a very good purple, but I'm still looking to go, I'm talking a lot with this mirror. You give me a mirror, and it gives me all kinds of power. I know this is a metallic-y shade, but I'm still curious to see how it would do in the crease, so we're gonna do it in the crease. I'm gonna use Bite Me, which is actually in both palettes. It is this one right here. It's a deep grape color, and it is more on the metallic side, but we'll see how she do. Okay, Bite Me. We're going. Ooh, okay. Little dab will do, you heard. Okay, so we're gonna focus this just on the outer V. Not too much into the crease because it is a metallic, so we don't want shit to get, you know, crazy. We're not at that kind of party. I'm taking my little fluffy MAC brush from earlier, and we're gonna blend it to filth, blenderoni. So now I'm just gonna use a flat shader brush. This is the Morphe M124, looks like Dot. And we're gonna go in with Wow, which is this matte yellow right here. Gorgeous in the pan. Let's see what it does on the lid on top of that Mehron. Because that Mehron has had time to, oh my God. I'm going to take Lemon Drop, which is this more metallic-y yellow. And I'm just going to use my finger for that because I'm just wanting to concentrate this color just right down the center of my lid, just to kind of like, I don't know, make my eyeball look bigger. I don't know. It looks good. It looks good, trust me. We're going to go in. So we're going in right down the center. Almost like you're doing a halo, but like whole. I'm going to go in with a larger flat kind of shader brush. This is an old MAC brush. The numbers have since worn out, but it looks like this. It's flat. I really like using this to, you know, get up in here near my eyebrow bone. We're gonna take Virgin because why not? I'm just going to go up her and down her just to kind of blend that purple. Take that flat Morphe shader brush again, and I'm gonna dip it into Jawbreaker, which is this beautiful golden, yellowy, frosty, shifty, kind of a duochrome, but not quite. It's a very subtle duochrome. And I'm gonna dip that in there. And I'm gonna go with that Pacifico Coconut Essence Mist. Give it a little spread. Okay, so I know this is not much to look at right now, but I'm gonna jump off camera and I'm gonna do my face and my eyebrows and some black eyeliner and mascara, and I'll be right back. Hi guys, remember me? Same girl from earlier, only I don't look dead now. I don't use foundation that much anymore because I have mature skin. I'm just a 32-year-old lady. I haven't really found a foundation that doesn't make me look older, so I'm still working on that. Whenever I find that miracle foundation, I will be sure to update you for all the other 32-year-old ladies. So basically what I've just been doing is concealing my problem areas, blending in the filth, and then doing my face like normal, like your contour, your blush, all that jazz. So that's where I've left off. Bit of liquid liner. I like NYX Epic Ink Liner, and then just some Benefit Roller Lash Mascara on the top and bottom lashes. I also used ColourPop in Teaspoon on my bottom waterline, and then I just used the Jouer concealer that I used earlier on my eyes. I did it under my eyes, around my nose because it's kind of red right here, and then my chin, and then my laugh lines, and that's about it. And then I blended it up to, you know, up here to lift, to do some lift. And I was hoping that I was gonna be able to use an eyeshadow as a contour, but I think the contour-ish colors are just way too damn dark for me. Should we try it? No. Look at my pasty ass. We ain't gonna try that. We're in it too deep. Which is the Marc Jacobs Tan-Tastic. Like that. And then this other old ass MAC brush. It's the MAC 126. It was a special edition with the, I feel like it was like a wash. I just remember the word wash being in it. And I'm just swirling that around. Giving me some more. I guess I can zoom out since we're doing face now, huh? Whoa! Wrong way. There we go. Hi guys, how you doing? Let's fuck with some highlighters. So something I have found that I like to do before I do my highlighters, I usually do my bronzer and my blush if I am doing blush, which I don't think I'm going to do today. Well, I like to do my setting spray for my whole face before my highlighter, and then I'll do it again after the highlighter. I just feel like the highlighter, it's kind of like the equivalent of getting highlighter on your brush and spraying your brush and doing it that way, but I just feel like it kind of goes on my cheek better when the brush is dry but my cheek is wet. I don't know what kind of logic that is. I just like the way it looks better. That's just me. Do whatever you want. It's your life. Live it. So, oh no, and I got my little, you know, postcard thingy. I learned this from Nikki Tutorials. Every time I do it, I think of the story that she told about doing your makeup and then riding your bike to school in the rain and then your makeup looking like fabulous even though the rest of you is a hot mess. I might have made that up. So we're going into brain freeze. Ooh. So, shit. I didn't think about this. Let's start off with Jawbreaker, just because it looks like that. I tend to just use like these slanted kind of, I think they're meant to be contour brushes, but they work really well for me for highlighting, so that's what I use. This is like an old as fuck e.l.f. brush from forever ago. So there's that. And I'm just gonna do a little bit right in here. Yes, yes. And then like up in here a little bit. I tend to use more than one highlighter on any given day. I usually use some form of a champagne or a golden white color first as kind of like my all over highlighter, like for the forehead and an underneath layer, like my first layer of highlight for the nose, my chin, you know, stuff that, areas I don't want to put colored highlighters on. Like I don't want to have a blue chin. I think I'm gonna go in with Freeze Tag. Cause why the fuck not? So again, just taking the tip, and when I use colored highlighters that have like a, and when I say colored, you know what I mean, like, bitch is blue. I just go in with a very little bit, and I usually just go on the highest peak of my cheek. I don't take it all the way up like I do the other color. So I usually just go like right in there. Hello, queen. How are you? Looking good. And then just kind of blend it back down into my contour just a tad. Not a whole lot. And I try not to get it too much under my eye, because like I said, I'm mature, so that shit settles in your wrinkles and it highlights your baggage, and we ain't trying to highlight the baggage. But before I put on what lipstick I said I was going to, I do want to try on the gloss because I've had it for 24 hours and I have not tried it. So this is Control Freak. So that's what Control Freak looks like. I like the way that it's showing up on camera, but up close it kind of looks a little milky, but my lips are very dry, so I feel like if I exfoliated them first, it would look a lot better. But on camera, it looks, to me, in my, I say my viewfinder, but it's like my little baby monitor. It's picking up really nice, so control freak. I've kind of gotten into this thing where I like using like a different color lip liner, not necessarily doing the ombre thing, but it just kind of like gives it like a little something. So I'm going back in with Teaspoon from ColourPop because I'm a rebel, and I'm gonna line my lips and then go over it with Huntington Beach. Alright, so there's kind of my finished look. I maybe overdrew my lips a little bit, but look at the color I have on. Today was more so about just playing with the products I received in my package with the Jawbreaker launch. So it wasn't so much of a review, it wasn't really a tutorial. I mean, it was kind of a tutorial, but not really. I don't expect anyone to recreate this look, but it made me happy. I'll put some pictures on Instagram if you care to look at those. Be sure to follow my socials in the drop down box. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you'd like to see more from me, you can show me that by subscribing. That's the only way I'm gonna really know that you like me and not just the video. So I will probably see you guys in another video in the future. I'll talk to you later. Bye!